Hello, it's John Teacher. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Now, in this video, we're going to look at much and many and how they relate to countable and uncountable nouns. All right, not in that order, by the way. So, we know that countable nouns are things that you can count, but uncountable nouns are words that we don't want to count or simply we just can't count. All right. So for instance, liquids like coffee, water, juice, tea are uncountable. Okay. Now, just so that you can test yourself here and then clarify what uncountable nouns are, I want you to have a look at this list of nouns and I want you to choose which one of them are uncountable, and you can give yourself 10 seconds or longer. I'll give you 10 seconds, but if you want more time, just press pause and then play again. All right, here you go. Did you get all of them? So let's have a look at these. Health, homework, humour, ice, information, jewellery, knowledge, and honey. How much honey would you like? Or how much ice would you like? Do you have much homework? Okay, so those are some. I've just given it away. We're going to talk about much next. All right, so these uncountable nouns are used with the quantifier much. So we know that much is used with uncountable nouns to show how hard it is to guess the number of something. How much tea is in that cup? Actually, I need to go and get my tea. I'll be back in a second. Hang on. All right, I'm back with you. Now then, let's go through some examples with the quantifier much and the uncountable nouns. So we have a negative, a much, and an uncountable noun in this sentence. And it says, I don't have much knowledge about the topic. So much is not always, but it's almost always used with negatives. But then again, it depends. But most people would probably agree with that. So the next sentence, she doesn't have much honey left in the jar. That's a negative. Here's another negative. He doesn't have much information about the event. Next one. There is much concern about the health of the population. And concern indicates a negative feeling. So even though there isn't a negative word there, concern gives you the idea that the sentence is negative. I don't have much jewellery to wear to the party. Again, we have a negative in the sentence. There isn't much ice left in the cooler. It's a negative. There isn't much time left before the deadline. All right, now we've done those. Let's move on to countable nouns. Okay? So, countable nouns are something that you can count as individual units, right? So you can refer to things that are both singular and plural forms as well. So for instance, one cat, many cats. One book, many books. One chair, many chairs. One table, many tables. One dog, some dogs. 10 dogs. Okay? Now, let's see if you can choose which one of the nouns that you're going to see next are actually countable. And we're going to do the same exercise again, where you can just give yourself 10 seconds. But if you want to press pause, obviously you can do that as well. Okay, let's go. Okay, did you get all the ones that are on the screen in yellow? So we have laptop, question, table, rabbit, kite, notebook, orange, pencil, shoe. One shoe, two shoes. One pencil, two pencils, plural form, and so on and so on. You can do the same with all of those words. I have a question. I have one question. I have 10 questions. I can count them. I have a health. No. I have one homework. No. I have 10 knowledge or 10 knowledges. Still no. Okay? So let's have a look at the quantifier many. The word many gives us the idea that a lot of things or a lot of people are in the equation. All right? So we use many to talk about numbers or nouns with multiple forms. You can use many with countable nouns, which give it precision and clarity. Just remember, many allows you to count things or people. So let's go through these examples. So many plus countable noun. There are many cookies in the jar, but not as many as there were yesterday. So obviously this is giving us the idea that we can actually count how many are left in the jar. How many stars do you think there are in the night sky? At the carnival, there were many balloons floating in the air, each a different colour. Now, we can see that that word each is helping us to get the idea that we can actually count each one. 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units. Okay? On the beach, there were many seashells scattered along the shore, waiting to be collected. In the forest, there are many trees standing tall, each with its own story to tell. During the party, many guests arrived wearing colourful costumes and masks. Okay, so guests being the plural form of one guest, costumes being the plural form of one or two, well, one costume, and masks being the plural form, and obviously we can count 1 mask, 2 masks, 3 masks, 4 masks, okay? Now let's do the gap fill together, and you can choose much or many. So what I'll do is I'll show you the sentence, and then you can think about it for about 2 or 3 seconds, all right? And obviously if you need more time, just pause. And then I'll give you the answer straight after that. Cheers, let's go. There are health benefits to exercising regularly. There are many health benefits to exercising regularly. So, one benefit, many benefits. During the winter, there isn't daylight, so the nights feel longer. During the winter, there isn't much daylight, so the nights feel longer. Okay? So much being used with uncountable nouns. So daylight, you can't really count that. Have you ever tried? Next one. There aren't people who know about the secret garden. There aren't many people who know about the secret garden. Okay, so this is a countable noun. 1 person, 2 people. So there's an irregularity one person, two people. Okay, people is always plural. How water do you think is left in the water bottle? How much water do you think is left in the water bottle? So we have an uncountable noun, and uncountable nouns are used with liquids. There aren't comedians who can make me laugh. There aren't many comedians who can make me laugh. In the desert, there isn't shade to escape the scorching sun. In the desert, there isn't much shade to escape the scorching sun. So, did you know shade was an uncountable noun? There are sources of information available on the internet. There are many sources of information available on the internet. So, countable noun, one source, many sources. It's a countable noun. How ice cubes do you need for the drink? How many ice cubes do you need for the drink? Now, tricky one here because ice is considered uncountable, but when you specify one ice cube, it becomes countable. Okay? After the storm, there weren't leaves left on the trees. After the storm, there weren't many leaves left on the trees. After the rain, there wasn't mud left on the hiking trail. After the rain, there wasn't much mud left on the hiking trail. Have you ever tried to count mud? Wouldn't be easy, would it? Okay, so that is the end of the exercise. So if you got 100%, well done, congratulations. And if you didn't, I hope it helps you understand how this is done. And obviously, check back again if you just need more clarification. And there will be a PDF download available for you to go through this again. Okay? So if you have any other questions, let me know down there. And I'll see you again in the next video. Cheerio. Bye.